Right, what we're doing. Right, we have done all the quests. There's some totems that I don't really care about. There's some treasure map. Yeah, let's do the main quest. I can just adjust the like thing. Yeah. Here you go. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Where are we going? Okay, it's on the eastern side of the map. Okay. So I should probably teleport this way. You guys are just staring at me, okay? Right, I got this, No, I don't have a flaming sword. I have a ice axe. Wait, I forgot. There's a... Is there that a crystal? Thought I activated this one, but I haven't been here before.
Ugh, I've always hated spiders. Ow!
Let's see. Hmm. Yeah.
Envoy.
Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
There are more of you?
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this.
Oh, yes, because
We deem you worthy. This time.
I didn't
We trust you will remember
get revenge.
our gratitude.
Okay.
Hold a moment. They
What?
tell me you're going down wrong stair.
Business.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze and...
Alright.
Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed
Yes.
up, she was looking none...
Okay. I'll watch out for it. Thanks for the warning.
Don't thank me. In fact, keep my name away from Ludwine's ears. Anyway, I thought...
Yep.
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
given how angry she was about it.
You're clear to pass, envoy.
Oh, I need to load in. Okay. Let's see how big this map is.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
I got a second chance at life. He deserved one too.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
A traitor's outbreaker. They help bring order to the frontier.
They'll have the work cut out for them here. About half the people who come to the Living Lands are fugitives or exiles from something.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the vrikas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One stacking when the other...
Alright. A little tension is healthy even between allies.
Taking in the slack is one thing. They look ready to strangle each other with it.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know
Right.
this friend is...
They brought me back to life. If they meant harm, they could have left me.
Unless they have their own use for you.
Yeah.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream
Yeah.
Surge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about...
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
If they know something, we should hear them out.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about...
Yeah.
I haven't been back in a while, but it was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches.
Yes. Can we, like...
You know, present company...
Can I,
excluded.
like, experience it instead of talking about it, please?
I'd say something back at...
Yeah.
See
Yeah. Yeah. Charming.
Just wait till you meet. It turns out that
You don't understand.
they've held it
Yes,
their
please.
ingenuity but
We'll be able to learn something, yeah. We
There's
already
something I've
talked
been
about this with the ambassador, so we
Tama.
don't have to talk about this again.
you won't regret it.
Alright, yeah.
No matter what I tell you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
We already
Maybe-
talked about this. Can we go on, please?
you and I have quite the...
Yes. Let's go. Let's get started.
That's it. What about you, Mom?
I have, you know.
Come to think?
Oh my
I like
god.
it.
Come on, guys. Can we go? Come with us.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help. I
Yeah.
have 2 rules. No campfire salt.
Yeah.
I hear.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get...
Yeah.
Good to have you with.
Right. Go...
Okay. Oh my god. We really just talked about this with the ambassador. We don't have to go through it again. Alright, let's go. I want to see some new stuff. And new biome. Is the voice gonna chat with us as well? Oh, okay, thank you. Alright, find us some gameplay. Alright, how big is this map? Kinda big.
Oh, would you be a dear and help with these formelings? Please.
Ow, you hurt.
Don't get too comfortable. More along the way.
Right flank!
Fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Are you one of Sansa's cartographers by chance?
Sansa! I pursue my own academic interests. Interests that require the vase in the ruins. And a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall.
Mm-hmm. What is so important about this vase?
Oh, of course. Why would a priceless artifact be important? Well, I'm not surprised you don't know of the Godless. But they were long before anyone else, as far as I... They lived on every corner of the lands. The big ones, with spires that look... A lot of their structures were embedded in the... I mean, as much as you can live in harmony with a land actively... 30 years of research, and as far as... Well, what's important is that the vase is within...
Yes, I just met you. I don't need your life story, please. What are you suggesting?
There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to...
Yes, I
barely
understand.
see. The vase
Yep.
sits atop that tower. And once you've got it...
Yes,
You do
thank
meet
you.
the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. No one listens to me.
Grab the stuff. I'm itching to explore this area. So did we just get a new quest? Battle scars. Okay.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Watch yourself. Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, I should use fire against these. Okay, how we get there? This way. Okay. I got your vase.
Andra's titties. I tried using magic to get the vase
Andra's
down, but
titties.
alas.
Okay.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdut.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
Good wizard should recognize when ruins should remain undisturbed.
Trust me, my love Quilici has told me so many times, but I cannot resist. How could I ignore a vase like this? Think of all the secrets.
You keep mentioning the godless. Should I know them?
Well, I'm not surprised you don't know of the Godless. But they were here in the Living Lands long before we were. Long before anyone else, as far as I can tell. Give or take a few thousand years. They lived on every corner of the lands. You must have passed a few of their ruins on the way here. The big ones, with a lot of their structures were embedded in the ground.
Okay.
I mean, as much as you can live in harmony with a land actively trying.
Yes.
30 years of research, and as far as
We already talked about this. Secrets point to the way to fear.
Of course. Follow the path through the...
Yeah.
I'd best pack up myself. Thank you for your help.
Okay.
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I don't skip like the main story, but this like shatter and like over-explaining I don't care for at all. They do that a lot. Just before we got here, they talked in the base camp and just re-explained everything I talked with the ambassador and Ludwig. Like, it's very unnecessary. Alright, so... yeah. Was there a cabin?
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Oh, what's that? Your bag? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Your stuff is mine now. Okay, that cabin is way past that way. Okay, then let's do the main quest first. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay.
I've never seen Emerald before.
No, I just want to activate it.
It's usually so nice.
Next one's mine. Show me what you got.
Oh,
Not bad, Marius.
do I have the fire sword on me? I do. Maybe I should probably equip that one then, for now, since they seem to be weak to fire. What? Oh, I see. There's something to grab up here. Thought we was going to find like higher quality weapons now since we're in a new area. Still finding common garbage. What's going on here? It's like essence infused crops, I'm guessing. Okay, you are not available. Come on, Kai. Why are you not?
Nice work.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it? As if people weren't hungry enough.
I don't see what's the problem.
If you can see it, I doubt I can explain it to you.
Tell me.
They just make me feel uncomfortable.
I'm glad to see revenants working in our fields. I see nothing wrong with it.
What if the body used to be your brother? Your grandfather? You, Adiran, you know what a revenant is, don't you? Your dead friends and family walking around rotting all over your cabbages?
You're using your dead to work the fields.
Well, they're more efficient than we are. They don't need to sleep or eat, and it leaves us free to do other things.
Oh, well, fire is much more efficient at harvesting the fields. But we wouldn't want to eat whatever it leaves behind. Every monster we let wander the valley is one more threat to our children, not to mention to our crops.
What's so bad about remnants?
Nothing. That is my point.
Oh, then you will not mind when the animancers put one in your home. Perhaps you can get one of the animancers to raise up your late wife so she can keep cooking your dinner.
I don't see a problem with revenant work in the fields.
Thank you, friend. With luck, that will buy me a few moments of quiet.
If they're not like sentient or anything, like why not use them? If they're just like machines, then sure. Alright. New merchant.
You're the first godlike to come through, and
That's not a bad
if the
sign.
gods don't bless us with a harvest soon.
I will need to consult an animancer.
Really? You know
That hasn't stopped anyone in these
Some
parts.
say the old gods aren't here. Or maybe they just don't care for the living lands. If you need an animancer, you'll have to clear it with the governor. He lives in the big manor on... Let me know
Alright.
if anything strikes your fancy.
Yep. Ooh. I'm broke. Not anymore. Maybe I can... This seems so bad. Yeah, I don't care about that one. That one seems good. That one as well. Steel. I don't care about steel. All this common stuff is just useless. Alright, how much do I have now? Still can't afford it. How much better is it than my... maybe it's not that good.
What do you mean? All you've got. Last week you said there'd be grain.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go. Godlike.
Okay, let's go. Let me just level up first. Let's see, I want more bit essence. Do some assault.
The Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And to whom am I speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Metaphysically speaking, it's unlikely that the animals are causing this plague.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, Envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests when the time comes.
What are you talking about?
We all have our part to play, Envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Is that new bounties? Nice, so we can get some money. Garden for killing the Earthblight. Rangers, okay. And Old Luna.
Careful with old Luna. I have a theory that her longevity and hardiness are due to an inordinate suffusion. Oh, the Trentons. A bunch of butzos.
Yeah, are you gonna talk about all of them? Yeah, blah 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 blah.
They're not evil, it is just in their nature.
Alright, what do you want?
Oh, you startled me. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing. The failing crops, the strange...
You cite from the scripture of Pirat.
You recognize the scripture? How wonderful! I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform them.
Okay, so I need help with our rituals. Even anger spirits could not cause anything as dire as the problems facing Fjord.
It is not wise to underestimate the wrath of spirits who believe they have been forgotten. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need some...
Okay.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
Without the spirit consume the food, but the goodwill in the gesture has a common effect on the dead.
That could very well be true. But however it works...
Okay. This seems like a waste of food when the rest of the town is starving.
I had to take the food. The fate... I know
Okay.
Lena would understand how...
Feeling living should outweigh the needs of the dead.
But this does help the living. By appeasing the dead, we end the dangers their anger caused. The crops will grow again. The
I don't
dream
know.
scourge will end.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I expect payment for this ridiculous scheme.
Do it for whatever the first offering goes.
Okay, yeah, sure.
The second offering go.
And the third.
The final.
Yeah. We hope this will calm your angry
I
spirits.
believe it will do exactly that.
Yeah.
Be careful, friends.
Next time you want to tour graveyards, I'm staying.
I can't thank you enough for helping.
Okay, yeah. There's a merchant. Let's see what they are selling.
Genuine healing crystals, purest in all of Eora.
Can I... Welcome to...
Exceptional dagger. Purple items. Very expensive. One-handed. Range. Is that a wand? Oh. What does mine have? Where is it? 22, and this one has 39. Sure. Let's put that one on this. Right.
No, animizers were such...
I was gonna do the main quest first before we do bounties and stuff.
Jata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city.
I'm offering a substantial reward for anyone who can locate the remains of Maxim Vidaro. He vanished in the wilderness of Emerald Stair 10 years ago. His journal is also missing. I will accept it as proof of the discovery. Maxim was our founder, my father, and a devout Skenite. He would not have left us without good reason, so I have every reason to believe he hasn't gone far. Ignacy Vidaro.
The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home!
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land... How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Sorry to interrupt, I'm looking into the Dream Scourge. Or Baragon at your service. That sounds better.
Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Silence, you know when I'm addressing you.
Ah, of course. The Adiran envoy. Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animator can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
What do you do? What would it take for you to fix this?
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
What's the worst that could happen?
Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we work together, I wouldn't. If we work together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Wow, okay.
Whoa. You're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us,
what a
Chiata
douchebag.
is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
Is she gonna join us as a new companion?
Maybe we'll need to let
Or
Kai
is
put
Kai
her
and Morris
after
the only companions we will have? I'm not sure. It would be cool if I had like a couple of companions to choose from. And there's another quest down this way. In this house, I'm guessing.
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to
I had one job, and I couldn't even do that. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Resolve. Oh, I need 6 resolve to... I got time. What's the matter?
My 2 youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now.
Okay. If you need them found, I'm at your service.
Brasilia. Their
Belena
names
and
are
Eldero,
Lin-
okay.
They were good rangers once. But since they've got...
But since they caught each other eyes, all they do is sneak off to get to know each other. Yeah, okay.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and
These two are more than just subordinates to you, aren't they?
Malena's father and I were comrades in arms years ago. When she enlisted, I swore I'd try to keep her. That was all.
Oh, sorry, I
Couldn't even
hadn't.
do that.
I didn't have the Twitch chat on. Hello, Freya. I'm good. How are you? You don't have to explain yourself. I'd be worried about my charges
The
too.
last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol. If you go that way, please.
Yep, I will help you.
2 young Nimdutin wandering out
For
by
the XP.
Consider them found.
What's this?
Maybe we don't look.
Oh, we need to talk to you.
Give him a while.
What
Know
did
what I
you
mean?
think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house.
No one can explain why the living lands naturally grows and thrives in an unnatural manner. We have seen plant life consume mountains overnight, creatures tall enough to knock over mighty trees, and beneath it all a potent river of wild essence. Civilization have not found a stable foothold in the living lands. Whenever we try, there is some reprisal, almost as if the island know how to shrug us off.
Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I will take this, I will take that. Nice, nice. All the food. You're banished anyway, so might as well grab the stuff. Right.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Yep.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
Nope. I agree.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He's focusing on the wrong problems, that's for certain.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
You stuck to your principle, that's what matters.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
You talk like you have a vendetta against it.
In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here.
I wouldn't be the first time I sacrificed my ethics in exchange for an ally.
We haven't even gotten started and we're already talking about ethics. I can tell I'm going to like you. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
You think there might be a connection?
Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Anamancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Let him finish.
I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior Messiverno. Forever.
Take all the time you need to think it over.
As much as I would love that, we're already out of time. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the Animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Maybe I'll have better luck.
I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and
Yes.
Each of them owes me a...
We can go there instead of talking about it. Sounds like... What do you expect to learn? That's
I'd rather you find that out for yourself.
Okay.
We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter.
Let's see. Alright. So we are here. Consulted Elia. So we're going back. Eastern Rangers. Cabin. Okay. So I should go this way.
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else.
You should know Elder Rosanna stole food from your ladders.
I had noticed food. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now...
I paid the cost for the missing food.
Right now, I'd much rather... Thank you. Nitman, I should get back.
Alright. So I could just call the Ring as a thief and just cancel the quest if I wanted to. So that's this way.
Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill you?
A godlike in I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
You mean that rotten cadaver?
Try and use their names, if you don't mind. It builds their confidence. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple.
You're using undead for labor.
What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. If Beatrice ate something that disagreed with her, the least I can do is keep it from spreading to the...
Make sure you wash your hands after this.
Huh. It's like cleaning a deer carcass. If it was rotting, smelled like Kai after his morning run.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting?
It looks like Beatrice ate some spoiled crops.
Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're
Yes,
a
okay. Giatta wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
I'm afraid he did.
He's a bigger fool than I thought. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge.
Of course.
But first, I need some help around the farm.
Of course.
I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and they can't do complicated.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
Looking at Silva isn't a cow or a goat.
Silvo is one of my revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has gone.
I take care of Silva and make it quick.
Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle.
He blocked the door.
Killing a revenant then. She just
So they are like kind of sentient then.
And this is why I don't take pets.
This was not what I was expecting. I thought they were reanimated like mechanical, like robots with their souls inside them as a source or some kind of fuel, not like corpses reanimated. Let's see, how do we get up?
Another win, but who's counting?
Anything else? No? Okay, let's go.
Envoy.
I dealt with Silva.
Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
You promised me some answers.
So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
Have you shared these findings with anyone? Some of the college must have arrived at the same conclusion.
It's possible, but we don't share research if we can avoid it. That's one of the reasons I moved out here. The other reason being my corpses. They don't enjoy living behind walls, if you can call it living. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
Fascinating. I'm sure Giata will be interested to hear this.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giata are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
Yeah, I agree. Nightmare fuel,
I'm
that's...
wondering why people find this place unsettling.
Yeah. Okay. Right, I've got to level up my abilities.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? The gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculative.
Oh. No. I'd rather not. That looks scary.
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Irene.
Oh my god, really?
You friend?
You do really realize I understand you perfectly.
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the entertainment. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Gianna wants to learn about the Dream Scourge.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal?
Deal. Let's get this over with.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
I need to come back as godlike.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I owe you nothing.
No need to take offense. We merely seek to learn.
Oh, I thought of another.
We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Hopefully people remember me in the ways I've touched their lives.
Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I wanted to stop practicing animancy forever. Okay, that's a little hard.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes...
Right. Alia believes the Dream Scourge and the Living Lands have a common ancestor.
That wouldn't surprise me. Both are natural occurrences, after all. Terrible, but quite natural.
Most natural things are. Terrible, that is.
One more question. What do I do about an entity tethered to my soul?
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell. Did you
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have
Wonder if she needs
dozed
a new
off there
research
for a bit. Were any
Or
of those
maybe a
words the
test
ones we
subject?
needed?
We could do both. Anything to work with the great Chiataka.
Right. Offering. Yeah, let's go to the... Oh, that's far. Or is it? Never mind. Not too bad. Can I use the boat? No? Okay. I'm here something. Yeah.
Take him down. This one's mine.
What?
That it? Here we go. Take it back. Earth and rock.
Ooh. Ah. Man. Okay. What the hell? Okay, new enemies.
I was just getting warmed up.
Oof. Oh, that's the other one. Oh, okay. I'm hearing something. Is it on the tree? Oh. I see. Oh, they're already gone. No, that one.
I guess someone will have to do
Right,
this for
the first
people who
offering is
started
done. There's a bounty this way. What level is it? Oh, it's only level 2. So, sure. Let's go. Potato. Oh, oops. I thought I could make that. Oh, they explode when they die. Are you guys protecting something? I can't see anything. the buff is soon gone. Maybe there's something in the... Oh, yeah, there is something. Okay. Oh, healers. Oh, that's Morris. Oh, that has to be stuck. Where is it? Okay, there. There it is. Okay. Anything? A chest? No. But the bounty is above. Okay.
Something's not right here.
Where did he go? Oh. Okay.
Hey! On your right! On your right!
Okay, that's a bit too close. Thank you. Okay, can we get rid of this one first? Okay, you just went straight for me. Where did it go? Oh, I missed. Oh, it's split into multiple, okay. That's that, okay. Any loot? No, okay. Why not just go for the bounties? Sure. Let's go for a bounty hunt. Get some money. Oh, I missed. I'm trying to do... Never mind. Oh my god, really? Wrong skill. Why are you so strong? You're like more dangerous than the bounty. Can you pull aggro, please? What is this? What the hell? First loss ever. What happens now? I don't remember when I last saved. Oh, it's saved after this bounty. Okay. All good then. Let's try this again. Let's eat a food buff. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my. Someone is healing. Are you healing? Oops. I think that you were the one that slayed me before. Okay, good, Kai. You pulled the aggro, so now we can focus on the bear. I actually done decent damage on it. Right. So it kept spawning like spiders and stuff and healing them, so that's why I struggled before. It was that invoker. Okay.
Well, that was fun.
But this was just normal mobs. How hard is this bounty gonna be? Okay. Disappointing. I thought they were protecting something. Like nothing at all? I don't hear anything, so... guess they were just normal mobs. But I think I need to go up that way. Yeah, okay. I could do this one first. Oh, you... Okay. Oh, you're like a rank 3, okay. No loot, okay. And save. I missed.
Gotcha. Let's see what you got.
You are very aggressive. Oh, whoa, that did so much damage. Oh, whoa. Okay, okay. Oh my god.
Let's see what you got.
I missed. What's hurting me? Oh, like I was attacked by the buff is still on. Okay. Let's try that again. That was a lot of mobs. A lot of mobs. Well, I'm dropping frames on YouTube. Let me just